Hello, I'm at the Forest of Bowland at Bleasdale Bronze Age Circle, and guess what? It's raining. Bleasdale Circle was constructed around 4,000 years ago in the early Bronze Age. Let's go and have a look. Just at the site there's a little information board that does give you a little bit of an idea of what the structure would have looked like. So we've got an outer ring here that was made of oak trees and was very tightly packed together, and then inside the outer ring there was a ditch with a raised mound inside, and then another circle inside with the posts spaced slightly further apart. So on our way, I mean, there's not really a lot to see, to be honest, today. It's more using your imagination, but it is worth it, I promise. So if you imagine, I'm now inside the outer circle, and that circle would have run round here, sort of round the back of this ditch, and back round here, and this would have been the entrance from the outer circle into the inner circle, and this is the ditch around the middle with the mound, and just be careful going across here. And then now we would be inside the inner circle, and we would have wooden posts all around this inner circle, and obviously these would have been high, and the outer posts would have been high as well. If we come to the very centre of the inner circle, this is where two urns were found buried upside down, and inside those urns were the remains of human bones, charcoal and little pieces of linen. And also with those urns there was a small pottery cup, and we don't know why that pottery cup was put with those urns, with that burial, but it was possibly so that the people who were buried there could take food and drink with them into the afterlife. And it was also quite common during the early Bronze Age to bury urns upside down, and again we don't really know why people did that. So this is the landscape that surrounds the circle today. It's pretty bleak today because it's raining and it's cold. 4,000 years ago it probably would have been a little bit more heavily wooded than it is today, and we don't really think that people lived inside this circle. We think it was more used for ceremonial or religious purposes, but the people who did use it would certainly have lived in this area, so possibly somewhere out here. As you can see, we do have quite high hills on all sides of us, so we are surrounded by these hills, and this actual site here is actually quite high up as well, so you can see from quite a way. Fascinating to think really that 4,000 years ago there were people up here on these fells in this landscape building these structures. It was obviously really important to them, either religiously or for cultural or ceremonial reasons, we just don't know, but it is an absolutely beautiful place.